My name is Rajdulari. I'm a jazz and R&B vocalist, and I'm originally from Kalamazoo, Michigan, but I live in New York now. What decade of music would I want to be transported to? That's hard. It would be between the 1920s and the 1970s because I love the old jazz. I would have loved to be in New York during the time of Billie Holiday, Ella Fitzgerald, when they were just shedding in the clubs and playing all hours of the night, and I would love that. But I also love the music of the 70s because my mother listened to it a lot, and I love the soul and the funk and all the sounds, the road sound. You just can't get away from it. So I would say I can't pick one, but it would be the 20s or the 70s. My guilty pleasure is mystery novels and mystery TV. I love all kinds of crime TV and, you know, figuring out who the bad guy is and stuff like that. When I'm tired of planning and promoting and doing music and all that, I sit and watch like some mindless crime TV, whether it's like Masterpiece Theater or, you know, Law and Order. Like, I love all that stuff, and reading books and stuff like that. So, mystery novels and all that. Ooh, the first album I owned? What was the first album I owned? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, it was actually the soundtrack to The Jungle Book. I would buy an entire sound rig, lighting kit, PA, the best amp system I could, basically everything to put a concert on wherever I was, so that we could not only just be a traveling band, but we would be a traveling sound experience. That's what I would want. I would want everything to light and sound wherever I am. Just anything with flying. I mean, I feel like when you're on stage and the music is going, you sort of feel your spirit take flight in a way. So, and I've always loved that, the idea that you could just be standing somewhere and then be up in the air. So that would be my superpower for sure. One of my favorite Stevie Wonder tunes is, oh Lord, and now I can't think of it. Rocket Love. And I just, every time I hear Rocket Love by Stevie Wonder, I want to be there with him. I want to be singing it with him. And I just love the way it starts and how the song could literally go on forever. And I think the qualities of a good song aren't just the hook that you have and the chorus that you have, but the feel of the music and how you just never want it to end. And Stevie always wrote really great music like that. So if there was to be a song that I wish that I had written, Stevie Wonder's Rocket Love would definitely be it. A bird. I'd love to fly. If there was any sort of magic superpower I wish I had, it would be to fly and be able to go from one place to another. That would be my thing. Sarah Vaughn, Omar, and because I'm a vocalist, Ella Fitzgerald. So three very different vocalists and musicians, but I just have so many questions that I'd like to ask them. The one regret that I have in my life is that I never got to see Sarah perform or Ella perform, and I just would love to know, one, how they felt about being musicians, what they liked about their lives, and also some of the decisions that they made. Like, I noticed that both Ella and Sarah, they weren't really vocal about the civil rights movement, even though they were performing during that time. They weren't as vocal as like, oh gosh, and now I can't remember. Oh God, I'm not gonna get it. They weren't as vocal as some of the other artists during that time. Like Nina Simone was very much a champion for civil rights. Stevie Wonder would write songs about civil rights. These two women chose to really do their own thing, and I'm curious about that and what their decision was. I don't think it was a bad decision, but just that did they want the music to just speak for itself, and did they want to just kind of ride the wave and be peaceful, or, you know, what was their thought process about it? Because they both had sort of definitely experienced civil rights and discrimination on the road as musicians. But, so, you know, don't get me started, but there was a whole bunch of things that I'd like to ask them. And then Omar, because I just respect him as a musician, and I'd love to talk to him as a current musician and figure out how he does his thing and, you know, collaborate with him and all that. So yeah. If I could co-bill with any band, it would be Omar Lifebook from London. He's an awesome funk musician. He plays just about every instrument, and he has a really soulful voice. He's collaborated with everybody, Angie Stone, Erykah Badu, all these folks, and he's really the soul guy in London. So I would love to sort of bring my band with him and perform with him. I think that would be awesome. I just want to say, hey Berkeley, I love you guys. I love being back here. It's such an honor to be at Cafe 939, and I love being in Boston. We are like having flashbacks and all kinds of nostalgia all day long. Please continue to listen to the music, talk to me, connect with me. I love to hear how you think. If you have questions, especially you students, you want to talk to me as a vocalist, I'm always on Facebook. I'm everywhere, so I love connecting with people. So hit me up, and thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for the time, and I hope to see you out at a concert soon. Bye everybody.